So recording the taster session for our 2025 Heart Fullness Meditation Facilitator course. That's a big long name. So just recording it for people who are not able to be with us today. So I wanted to share a little overview of the course, which I've now lost. Bear with me a second. I just find that. There. I think I might have to try and have a curtain for the sunshine. Let's see. That's better. Hope you can still see me okay. So really, the main theme of the course is to help us learn how to connect with our spiritual heart. So we know that we have a heart that is inside our body, that is having something to do with the blood going around our body. The pump that's beating all the time, keeping everything moving, serving us constantly, and just taking a small pause between each beat. So that's a beautiful metaphor, perhaps, for our true nature as well. That perhaps our true nature is to give and share and serve. Maybe that's what makes us happy. We can find out as we go along. And we have our emotional part of our life, which in yoga is considered to be part of the mind, not part of the heart. So emotions in yoga modeling, emotions are like thoughts with more juice, we might say. But the spiritual heart is quite a different part of us that we are aware of, because whenever anyone might say, hey, you always say, who, me? You always point straight there, me. You never say, who, me? There's no. And also, if someone is offering you a gift or some flowers or something, and you say, is it for me? For me? And you always put your hands right there. And that's, as far as I know so far, that's a constant thing all around the world for humans. No one is saying, oh, me, or thank you. So it seems like we know where we live. We know that we live here in the spiritual heart. So this course helps us learn how to connect with that real essence of ourselves. And at the same time, we're going to support you in finding out how to share heart meditation with others, so that at the end of the course, you'll have a diploma that says you're a heart meditation facilitator. So it's a wonderful experience for yourself, for your own self-development, as we call it. I prefer to call it for our own ripening. So it's not just you, the facilitators of the course, the tutors, you, whatever you might want to call us. All of us are going to come together in this light of the heart, which is helping us to ripen into our fullness. So we'll also be sharing with you and supporting with you how to share space, hold space, I should say, and guide meditation groups as a heart meditation facilitator. We'll be exploring the transformational benefits of yoga asana. That's the movements, the physical movements of the body, which are based on the science of yoga, which is very ancient, as I'm sure you know, thousands and thousands of years old. It's very inspiring to me to think that for every day for perhaps 6,000, 7,000 years, 10, 12,000, some people say every day millions of people have been doing that. So I think there's probably a benefit to it. We'll be discovering more about yogic philosophy and wisdom and how to apply it in our daily life. We're going to be supporting you to establish a personal daily meditation practice. And the part that comes after some experience of heart meditation, everyone says, I just want to be there all the time. I want to live there. So we support you in learning to live in the heart. And one of the most important things of the course is embracing the blessings of radical self-care. Radical self-care. We very often think, yeah, I take care of myself. But we're going to go to several levels deeper. And it's essential. It's really, really essential. We only ask 2 parts of home play, home study, however you want. We only ask you to do 2 things in between the weekends of the course. And that is at least 5 minutes of heart meditation every day. More, obviously, is great. And radical self-care. So that will give you an idea of how important that is. Yeah, and I mentioned that at the end, you'll get Heart Meditation Facilitator diploma. So just to quickly run through what we'll be covering the heart practice and going deeper in meditation and other kinds of meditation techniques as well, so that when you have your own meditation circles or groups, you'll be able to include a range of other meditations, but probably they'll be based in the heart. We'll be sharing breathing and relaxation techniques with you. Raja Yoga, which is study and comparison of Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. We have 2 books that we study for that. One is a commentary by a man, and one is a commentary by a woman. Both of them were my teachers, so it's very interesting and helpful to compare the 2 perspectives, I find. Training the mind, we'll be using the science of yoga to help the mind align with the peace of the heart so that we can experience the awakened heart mind. We're going to look into the 7 chakra system, so the 7 main chakras. We're going to be learning how to nest and rest ourselves, and ultimately your own students, you'll be helping them. So they'll be able to experience yoga as a restorative practice. And we'll be showing you how Hatha Yoga the physical part and the breathing and the meditation are all wonderful preparations for meditation and indeed taking it off our yoga mat into our lives. We'll be helping you to facilitate and share all these practices. We'll be supporting you at a deep level with your radical self-care. There's feedback. So the week before the next weekend pops up, you'll receive a check-in mail from your personal mentor to see how you're doing, and you're asked to reply. So there are 3 things we asked you to do. We're going to be experiencing different mudras, particularly the heart mudra flow, and we're giving you some good resources. So there's the manual for the meditation facilitator course, Fullness. We'll be giving you the 2 books I mentioned. We'll be giving you CDs or downloads. I don't think anyone does CDs anymore, of 3 albums, it says here, of recorded meditations, heart meditations that I've made and which we offer to you so that you can use them and work with them, and the training manual. So that's a rough overview of the course. I can see a message from Kerry saying how, but I don't know how what. What's the question?
It was solved.
Oh, good. Thank you, Vishwan. Did anyone want to ask anything about what I've just said about the overview of the course? Or you probably already knew it and that's why you're here, but do ask away.
Can I just ask what the book's called that we would be receiving?
Yeah, so one is called, I've got them here, one is called The Secret Power of Yoga by Nischala Joy Devi. And the other one is The Yoga Sutras of Patanjali by Swami Satchidananda. So he was my teacher and Nischala's teacher as well. And she, being a woman of the 60s, was fed up when she opened those yoga scriptures that said he, him, the Lord, etc. And she closed the books and struggled with that for some time. And it took her, I think, about nearly 30 years to write a woman's guide, as she calls it, to the heart and spirit of the Yoga Sutras. So they're both commentaries, interpretations, if you like. And so we look at the same part in 2 different ways from the 2 books. Is that helpful? Yeah. So you'll get the books in the post. Yeah. Okay, great. So, any other questions so far?
Hello. Can I just ask how long the course is? Sorry, how many weeks it is?
Oh, yeah, thank you. So it's 6 months, and you're asked to attend for 1 weekend a month. So there are 2 full days, both the Saturday and the Sunday of the weekend. And what time do we start, Vishwam? Is it 10 or 9:30? I can't remember. Anyway, it's 8 hours. He'll tell us in a minute. It's 8 hours with an hour's lunch break. And then after lunch, every day, we have deep relaxation, as we call it, a heart rest, which you're going to have today as well with me before lunch. So bonus. But we always do that after lunch because it helps our digestive process. It lets all the energy go to the digestive system, not to the arms and legs. So when we're moving about straight away after eating, we're diverting the body's energy and blood flow to the big muscles and away from the digestive system. So it's much better if we can rest and let that process really get into full swing. And then a kind of miracle happens that later on in the afternoon, when we normally think about 4 o'clock, it's that, oh, I need a coffee or some chocolate or biscuits or something. We feel a bit of an energy slump. When we have the heart rest after lunch, that usually doesn't happen. So that's kind of a nice proof of how the life force is nurtured by yoga practice as well. Yes, so it's 6 months altogether. We'll be starting in January.
What's the start date? Sorry.
Sorry?
What's the start date?
I don't have that beside me. Perhaps Vishwan can put the dates in the chat and then everyone will be able to see. In my head, I seem to think it's the 7th of January, 7th or 12th. I'm not sure.
I think it's the Saturday the 11th, if Saturday is the 11th.
Thank you. So it'll be the 11th and 12th. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is all on the website, of course. Thank you, Vishwan. Wonderful. He's put all the dates up there. If we didn't have Vishwan, we'd have to knit him, you know. We'd have to make one. We'd have to invent him. Yeah, very wonderful. Thank you, Vishwan. Anything else we might want to know? I would do the cost. I might mention. You might not know.
I was just going to ask: for the weekends? Is it all online or is it meeting in person?
This course is completely online. There is a course happening in person in Northamptonshire. So if you think that you'd like to be in person, then you're very welcome to do that and travel to Northamptonshire. It's in Brigstock near Kettering in Northamptonshire. So it would mean going there for those weekends in person. Yeah. So it's either one or the other. You can't like mix them up. So the in-person one is with Hashani Ma and Anupriya and Marula in Northampton. And this one is with me, Padma Devi. I'm the founder and general dog's body of Heart of Living Yoga. I'm quite busy. Yeah. And I'm really, really overjoyed actually to be leading this course. So I haven't done it for some time. And I've just finished leading my last yoga teacher training. So that's, you know, the physical yoga teachers. So this is like an extra blessing for me to be able to be with you all and support you through this training. And Prem Devi, who's based in Brazil, also in the UK and Italy, is co-leading the course, and Vishwam in Shetland is leading it. So it's you know, to be able to get all of us in one place in person is going to, for a whole course for 6 months would be enormously expensive. You can probably see that. Because I'm in Portugal, as I mentioned at the beginning. So, and we've got, you know, people here who are living in Italy or the Canary Islands or Brazil or who knows, somewhere else. Yeah, so the wonders of the internet are really great, and something that we've learned over the years, which I never would have believed, but thanks to COVID and lockdown, we were forced to go to Zoom and do things online. And what we discovered was that the heart connection works on Zoom, just the same as if we were together, which to me is a real miracle. So once we start practicing together, if we're in person or online, when you start guiding each other into a little meditation, as soon as you connect with your heart, your partner, who will have their eyes closed, will feel it in their heart. Their heart responds to you connecting with your heart. There's this little leap of connection, like two candle flames that, you know, when they're coming close and then they take that little leap and they both alight. So that does work online, that we experience that on Zoom. It's quite amazing. Yeah, beautiful. Any more questions?
Yeah, could I ask? I'm just wondering, does the meditation course, can it lead directly into the yoga one? Or do you have to have a break of 6 months before you can do it? You know, I'm just thinking, you know, does it?
Thinking ahead. Yeah, I like that. I like that thinking. The thing, you don't have to wait after you've graduated from the meditation course. As you've rightly surmised, you do need to have this course before you can do any of our other trainings. So
Okay.
that's something that we've learned over the years. We've tried and tried to do it the other way, because people have really, you know, asked and begged. I will talk about the price in a minute. Yeah, Kerry, thank you for that reminder. So we have tried to like, we thought that we could give enough heart meditation training during a year's yoga training. And it didn't work. At the end, everyone said they wished that everyone had this training first. So we've taken that as our rule now after a few, you know.
Because when I was looking at the dates on the website, it looked like there was a crossover of dates. So I thought, do you have to wait, or do you?
No, we don't have a date for the next yoga teacher.
So maybe I was looking at last year's date.
I think so. Yeah, it's just finished. They've just graduated.
Okay.
Last week.
Okay. Okay.
I was with them then. So yeah. So there will be a pause.
Yeah.
While this course goes on.
Yeah.
And the course goes on. And then, you know, if there are enough people who want to do the yoga teacher training, then a new one will start. There's also Heart of Healing. There is one of those planned for next year, which is for people who don't want to, they want to do more. So that's the common thing that happens. You do this, you get into your heart space and you go, I want more. I want to go deeper. Give me more. So for people who don't want to follow the physical aspect of yoga asana, that we have the Heart of Healing, which is exploring, first of all, self-healing, energetic healing in many different modalities. Prem Devi is part of that as well. I am often involved and Hashanimar and Hanuman are also leading that course. And after that, if you still want more, there's Heart Ministry, which is going deeper into your own personal spiritual journey, we might say, which is, there'll probably be another one of those in 2026 because yeah, a lot of people are asking for that, but I won't be available for that. I lead that one. Can't do that until 2026. So those are the things that are available to us after this course. And also mentioning that some people repeat this course. I think we've got somebody who's doing it for the 3rd time already signed up. Yeah. Is that you, Sarah, as well? Yeah, and someone else, I think Maralika too. And some, you know, people want to do it again because, like everything, you get a certain amount, and then when you do it again, you think, well, I never heard that bit before. So people do often, and they do Heart of Healing several times. I don't think we've had anyone do the yoga training more than once yet, but who knows? And the price, to mention the cost to you. So it is £800 for the whole course. And we do.
Sorry, Fatima,
Sorry?
it's £900. It's
Sorry,
£900 now.
Yes, I knew that. Obviously not. Thank you, Bishwam. It's £900. But the thing is, we do want you to be able to do it. So we do invite you to offer a payment plan that works for you. And you just need to tell us what's going to work for you. So that's fine. You know, £1 a month for the next 10 lifetimes. No, we won't accept that one, but to make it possible for you, yeah, we're very flexible on that. We'll do our very best to support you there. Yeah. So, my dear friends, we're going to be sharing a little bit of gentle heart yoga with you all now with Prem Devi and Vishwam. So if you have a yoga mat or something else that helps you be on the floor, or if you prefer to experience yoga in a chair, then I would invite you to have like a dining chair, not a sofa. But if you are able to get up and down from the floor, then that's the most fun way, I think. So just inviting you, you might want to nip to the loo or just prepare for the yoga sharing. And I'm going to switch over to Prem Devi. And just to say, I will be with you, but my video will be off. But if you can all keep your videos on so that Prem can help to keep you all safe and assist you in any way that she can. So do keep your eyes and ears on her and take it very gently.
Use the loo, make sure your mats are there, placed in front of the screen. I'm Prem Devi, I'm in Brazil. I'm co-teaching with you all this beautiful navigation in the heart space during the next 6 months. And we will enjoy a journey together. That will be the number 8, I think, of this course that I'm leading, are better sharing, exchanging, navigating the path of the heart with you all. And one of the things I want to mention is we do this together. So I am not there in your physical body. You are the one there. You know your body, and your heart is gonna reveal so much, not just from your physical bodies, but also your spiritual heart. So make sure you are delivering yourself this time the comfort that is needed, that you listening to your bodies, that you just do what feels very lovely and comfortable for you today. So you don't need to follow me all the way through. You can just lie down and relax and visualize the practice, or you can also engage a little bit more if you have a regular practice. I know that it's few people here that never practiced Hatha before, so we're going to take that very gently and easily so you can enjoy some physical movements while connecting with your heart. Does that sound okay? Good. So you can open that. I need you to go to something happened. So let's start by taking ourselves into our most comfortable seated position. So what is comfortable seated position for you today? That is where it all started. So might be crossed legs, might be in the chair, as Padma mentioned, might be with your legs straight in front of you, with the back on the wall. Just discover what is your body needing today. And when you find that comfortable seated place, just allow your eyes to gently close. And start to connect with your breath. Feel the gentle breath of life happening for you. Feel your sitting bones relaxing, receiving the weight of your body. And being supported from underneath the sitting bones. Receiving the support in the here and now. For you to relax. And in case you have never got in touch with your heart space, you might want to just gently open your eyes and find that space with me. So if you place the thumbs underneath your armpits and allow the middle fingers to meet right on the center of the chest, and this tiny spot where your middle fingers are meeting is what we call the connection with your heart space, with your spiritual heart. And I will invite you during this practice to breathe into that space, to touch that space, to get in touch with this tiny gentle spot in the center of your chest. So, and for now, let's bring a hand on the top of the other in that space. And gently closing the eyes again. taking a soft, hard breath in and gently sighing out through the mouth. And once again, breathing in, sighing out through the mouth. And once more, with a gentle at the end, breathing in. And allow your attention to be right there, into this place of contact of your hands and your heart. And you might feel that your lips want to move up towards your ears in a soft smile. With every in-breath, your heart expands. With every out-breath, you give yourself the permission to relax more and more. Breathing in through the heart and out. The next in-breath, allow your awareness to be fully there in this place where your hand is touching. And invite the out breath to come out as it's coming from your eyes still closed. And just become the observer of this breath of the heart, of this life force that comes in with the breath, that moves towards your eyes. And observe what happens within. Breathing in, your heart expands. Breathing out, and you relax more and more. And if you feel a connection established with your heart, gently allow your hands to come down again, with the palms facing up. You might want to join your thumb and your pointing finger together in Chin Mudra. And keeping the soft connection with the heart breath. And we're gonna breathe out together and allow the sound of Om, the universal sound of life, to come through the lips. So breathing in, and once again, and once more. Softly opening the eyes, relaxing the arms, the hands. I want to give a little shake in the hands and the arms on your side, awakening the muscles of the arms, the space between the fingers, the arms, the hands are an extension of your heart. And let's roll the shoulder back. Opening the chest, opening the heart forward. And rolling the shoulders forward, opening the back, opening your wings, opening the back of the heart. Yes, it seems like a surprise, but the heart surrounds you. This is this point in your back too. Stretching your legs in front of you, giving it a little shake. Getting reminded that you are supported by the earth, and as you're massaging your legs on the earth, you are also massaging her. Taking the sole of the feet into the ground. And let's breathe in, open the chest, lifting the chin. And when you breathe out, allow your chest to move into the direction of your legs. Give your legs a little hug. Allow the head to bend down. And you might want to repeat within, I am here to love myself. I'm here to love myself. I am here to love myself. And then the next in-breath, start to come up. And we're gonna bring ourselves into our fours here. Knees, hands. So let's make sure to be very safe that your wrist, your elbow, and your shoulder are in a straight line. Your knee and your hip are also in a straight line, okay? And as we're breathing in, we're gonna lift the head and we're gonna lift the tailbone towards the skies. And when you breathe out, you're gonna move towards each other, the head and the tailbone curling the back. So breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, curling, allowing the belly to move in the direction of your spine. Emptying the lungs, the belly. Doing the rhythm of your own breath. Make sure you're following the rhythm of your breath as you're doing. And you might want to circle your buttocks back there, softening the lower back, softening the buttocks. And if you feel an invitation, allow your shoulders to move around here too, softening the muscles around your shoulders, around your chest, your arms. Let it be fluid. Listen to your body. Beautiful. And allow the buttocks to gently move towards the heels. If that feels comfortable for you, you can stretch the arms forward and bend the head down here. Taking a hard breath in from the front of the heart. As you are receiving the blessings from the earth, allowing the out breath to come to the middle of your back, softening the shoulders. And start to walk the hands towards your knees, lifting the chest, lifting the spine, taking a vertebra on top of the other in a straight line. And take a hand on the top of the other here on your heart space. Taking a hard breath in, Heart breath out through the skin as it's coming out for all directions. And when you feel ready, you can bring yourself into standing. Let's do a little bit more movements to warm up here. So I invite you to come into the tiptoes and lift. Breathing in, coming to the tiptoes. Breathing out, coming down. Keep the connection with the breath of the heart here. And just observe how your body reacts. You might feel that you go even higher when you're breathing into the heart. And if there is an invitation of your arms from this extension of your heart to come up, breathe in, lift it up, breathe out, bring it down. Breathing in and out. Let it be gentle and soft. Feeling the pace of your own breath. And gently relaxing the arms down. Opening the feet a little bit wider than the hip. And we're gonna go down and we're gonna cup the energy of the earth and bring it all the way up, okay? So let's breathe in, coming all the way down with the out breath. Cupping the energy of the earth, breathing in and gently and softly bringing it all the way up. Blessing it with your heart, coming above the head and showering it all around you. Yes, so let's do that again in your own rhythm too. I'm breathing in, breathing out, coming down. Cupping the earth, energy and love, breathing in very slowly, bringing it all the way up. Breathing out and showering it all around you. And let's do again because it's very lovely. And let's carry working with this extension of the heart through our arms. We're gonna place the arms right here in our lower back. And we're gonna do some twists from here, okay? So you're gonna take first your right hand right in the center of your chest, in your heart space. And we're gonna breathe in and lift that arm all the way up. Breathe out and replace with our left hand. So breathing in, bring it up. Breathe out. Place it back in the lower back, taking the right hand into the heart, breathing in, coming all the way up, breathing out, placing it gently down. And you can flow with your own rhythm, the rhythm of your own breath. And making sure, you might see colors here, or you want to invite a color to shower all around you. Feel free to do. And let the twist be to where it's comfortable for you. You might want even to look backwards. And gently coming back into the center. Relaxing the arms, relaxing the shoulders again. Feeling the feet very grounded there. Observe if the weight of your body is very well distributed between both feet. How is your heels here? Feel the support of the earth coming all the way up from your feet. Taking a hand on the top of the other in your heart space again. Let's take a hard breath in and allow it to go all the way down, meeting your feet, grounding you in the here and now. Reminding you again, I'm here to love myself. I'm here to love myself. And as I do this for myself, I do this for all others. Relaxing the arms again, coming in the front of your yoga mat. We're going to do a couple of sun salutations if that feels right for you today. If it doesn't, make sure you are respecting your body and just visualizing it as you're lying down, okay? So once again, here, the weight of the body very well distributed between both foot. Breathing in, rising the arms all the way up above the head. A gentle back bend. Breathing out, come all the way down towards the earth. Allow your head to bow down to the earth. Breathing in, taking your left leg all the way back. Placing the left knee on the ground gently, softly. Softly releasing the top of the foot down to the earth. Gazing forward. Heart breath in and out. Top of the feet on the ground, bringing the right foot towards the left and down facing dog. And you might want to walk your knees here, stretching the back of your legs, stretching your tailbone upwards. Let the top of your head to be facing the earth, bowing to her. Coming into the tiptoes, really lifting the tailbone towards the sky, giving your back a little bit more of a stretch, and placing both knees softly and carefully on the ground. Allowing the chest and the chin to come on between the hands, and sliding forward into baby cobra. Let the hands be very soft here underneath the shoulders. It should not be having a heavy weight on it. And just feel your heart breathing here. Let your eyes be gently closed so you might feel the softness of the heart breath moving around your body. Just observe it. Feel the kindness of the love of the heart touching many areas in your body. Placing the tiptoes on the ground again, pressing through the hands, coming back into your knees, and into down facing dog. This time we're gonna have the right knee into the ground and bringing the left foot all the way forward between the hands. And opening the chest and the heart as you're facing forward again. Heart breath in, heart breath out through the heart. Taking the right foot between the hands, meeting the left. Allowing the head to be bowing down to earth again. Breathing in, rising both arms all the way up. A gentle back bend, opening the heart to the skies. Join the palms of the hands together and gently bringing it all down back in front of your heart center. And gently closing your eyes here. Let your attention be with your breath, the breath of the heart. Invite your out breath to be very gentle, slow and soft. Let the weight of the body be there with the sole of your feet, being received by the earth. You don't need to carry it. She carries that for you. Beautiful. Relaxing the arms. You're gonna go for a second round with the right leg now. So breathing in, rising the arms all the way up again. A gentle backwards. Breathing out, come all the way down. Bow into the earth. This time you might want to hug your legs here and soft the shoulders down to the gravity. Allowing your neck to be softened too. It's the love of Mother Earth receiving all the weight for you. Placing the hands on the side of the feet. This time we're going to take the right foot all the way back and the right knee on the ground. Opening the chest, facing forward once again. If you're feeling comfortable here, you might want to bring a hand on the top of the other in your left knee and opening the chest again. Breathing in, rising the arms all the way up. This time we're going to open the chest towards the sky. Bringing the palms of the hands into each other and bringing it all the way down into your crown, into your brow, into the heart, and gently placing it on the earth again. Bringing the left foot towards the right and down facing dog. And let's come in the tiptoes again, pointing the tailbones towards the sky. And the heels all the way back to meet the ground if it's possible. If not, to where it's comfortable for you. Both knees on the ground. And let's scoop again. Chest and chin between the hands, going forward into baby cobra. Here you might want to place your hands on the ground, the elbows just underneath your shoulders in the sphinx. Heart breath in, lifting the chest, the chin. Heart breath out, softening the way on the ground. And in the next out breath, gently come down, allow the arms to come by your side, the cheek in one side, place it on the earth. Allow the heels to come to the sides and relax the weight of the body down. And let's take a cup of heart breath here. I will invite you to breathe in as you breathe in from the front of your heart space. And breathe out from the back of the heart towards the skies. You might want to do another one. Turning the head to the opposite side. And let's shift the in-breath now. Breathing in from the back of the heart. Breathing out from the front towards the earth. And another one. Taking the hands underneath the shoulders again. Taking the heels towards each other and the tiptoes on the ground. Pressing through the hands, coming back into the knees. And into down facing dog. This time we're gonna take the left knee into the ground. And gently bringing the right foot between the hands and the front of the mat. Opening the chest, facing forward again. Heart breath in and out. If that feels right for you, bring a hand on the top of the other in your right knee. Breathing in, rising the arms all the way up. Opening the chest to the skies. Breathing out, meeting the hands and taking it into the crown, the brow, the heart, and back into the earth. Left foot towards the right between the hands, the head bowing down into the ground again. Heart breath in, rising the arms all the way up. Gentle back bend. And hands into Anjali Mudra, the palms meeting each other all the way back into the heart. And this time let's fold the hand on the top of the other on the heart. Closing your eyes, meeting the breath of life within you. Your mind meeting your physical heart beating too. Let it receive the breath of the spiritual heart. And softly and gently and slowly breathe out. And relax the arms. Let's come a little bit back in the mat and take ourselves into a seated position again. Stretching the legs forward. Let's do a little bit of a forward bending. So if that feels comfortable for you today and you want to keep your legs stretched forward like that, it's fine. If you just want to be gentle, you can take yourself into a picnic pose and place the sole of your feet into the ground. We're gonna breathe in and lift both arms all the way up. And you can cross your thumbs here and really stretch up. And as you breathe out, allow your heart to go down and meet your legs again. And if it feels right for you, you can touch your feet with the palm of the hand. Allow the head to softly relax down. And keep the connection with your heart breath. Breathing in and out from the heart. Let the shoulders to soft every time down. And very gently breathing in and walking the hands through the legs from the feet till it gets into your knee. Lifting the chest, placing the spine vertebra on the top of the other till it gets into a straight line. And relaxing the legs down if you have the knees bent. Let's place the hands on the side or right on the back of the body, whatever feels comfortable for you. And pointing the toes all the way forward, stretching the top of the feet. And let the toes come all the way to face your own face, stretching the back of the legs here. So keep this movement going, stretching the front of the feet by placing the toes facing forward, taking the toes towards your face, and stretching the back of the legs. Keep engaging your heart breath on that. How it is, the movement, when I'm breathing in and out from the heart. Beautiful. If that feels comfortable for you now and you want to bring the sole of the feet together in a butterfly here. If your knees are too high and you want to place some cushions underneath it, it's pretty fine too. You can take care of your hip and your knees by doing that. Taking a hard breath in, lifting the chest and the chin. Taking a hard breath out and allow your chest to move in the direction of the ground, curling the spine. The top of the head bowing down to the ground. A couple of hard breaths down there. Inviting this hard breath in to move towards every single part of your body that is calling your attention. Breathe out to release. And in the next in-breath, start to uncurl all the way up again. Spine with a vertebra on the top of the other. Using the hands to bring the knees towards each other very carefully. Walking the feet forward. Using the hands to support your hips and move your buttocks towards your heels. And very gently come into the ground, lying one vertebra at a time with the head being placed on the ground for rest. And just observe how is your back now being received by the ground. Do any adjustment that you feel that's needed right now. Let the shoulders be soft and received by the earth. The lower back. The sole of the feet. A hard breath in. And let's sigh now through the mouth. And let's do once again. Breathing in. And once again, with the gentle at the end, breathing in. Beautiful. And if you feel an invitation for a gentle inversion here, letting the weight of the body to come into the shoulders by lifting gently the buttocks into a half bridge. So you're gonna breathe in from the heart, and as you breathe out, allow your tailbone to come up to where it's comfortable for you today. Might be just a few inches. You might want to come all the way up. You can do that in a moving way, moving with your breath, coming up and down. Or you can hold up and breathe in and out from the heart. And when you feel that you want to softly come down into the ground, just do. And I'm gently inviting Vishwan to take further in the class.
So preparing now for a beautiful supported fish pose. So we're going to take a nice blanket and roll it up to make a length that fits comfortably under the spine. Okay. So you've got your nice spinal support here. You can bring it to the mat, and it goes a long way behind you. So it kind of sticks out like a tail with the feet in front, and you can draw the toes back. So yeah, once you've got your blanket rolled up, you can bring it behind. So we'll wait a little while for everyone to get a nice rolled up blanket to bring behind the spine. And this rolled up blanket is going to provide a lovely support for the length of the spine, so the rest of the body can gently open around it. So you're opening the chest, deepening the capacity for breath, for spaciousness of the heart. This is a very beautiful pose, very helpful for asthma, or for when we feel a bit closed in. If life feels a bit too much, this can be really helpful practice for feeling more spaciousness. So when you're ready, with this tail come behind, the hands planted firmly on the earth, the toes drawn back, breathing in, lift the heart gently up and back, and breathing out, lengthening the spine down, lowering one vertebra at a time. If you need to use your elbows, you can. If you want to use your core muscles, you can. So whichever is better for your body. And just check that that blanket is right in the center between the shoulder blades, right under the spine. And you can see if it's nice for the head to come back so the throat opens as well, or if you want a little support so the head feels more level. So whichever is right for your body. You might see if the feet want to stay engaged, quite awake, to keep this balance of energy and relaxation through the whole body. And you can let the hands come to rest to the sides, the palms face up in the receiving position. And just take a moment to be with the spaciousness. You can let the eyes close and feel the heart breathing in and breathing out. You might like to imagine that you're lying outside in the summer. It's a bright, beautiful blue summer sky all around. And breathe with the sky. Breathe with the trees. Breathe through the heart with the wholeness of life. Invite the body to soften around the blanket as you breathe through the heart. The feet might stay awake as the rest of the body softens. If the mind wanders, just come back to that heart breath and the beautiful blue summer sky. When you feel ready, you can begin to gently deepen the breath, expanding the belly, the ribs, the chest, breathing deeply into the body. Slowly breathing out from top, down to the middle, down to the bottom. The belly gently drawing in, breathing in, filling from bottom to top. And slowly emptying from top down to the bottom. And gently wiggling the face, the fingers, the toes. Bend the knees and gently roll over onto one side. And you can take the blanket out from behind and make it into a little pillow or have something to cuddle and have a nice curled up little snuggle on your side. And smile to the heart. It might feel good to smile to the heart and feel that loving presence within smiling back. Simply enjoying this love that is within. And in your heart of hearts, you can silently say yes to this love. You can say yes to the heart of hearts. And when you're ready, preparing for a beautiful special kind of twist, you can set the blanket aside and come to lie back on the back with the knees bent. And you might like to scoot down to the bottom of your mat. There's a little, and have your feet right down near the bottom, the knees bent, and reaching the arms up into the sky. And taking hold of the opposite elbows. Feeling that rectangle of the arms is floating above the heart. And having a nice, gentle breath in and a sigh breath out, feeling the body sink into the earth. And again, if that felt nice, a deep breath in, puffing the belly right up like a balloon and sighing out. And this time, as the breath flows out, just let the knees ease over to the right. And then let the body follow. So you're lying on the right side with the knees on the ground. And when you're ready, let an in-breath lift the knees up. And the out-breath carry the knees over and see if the body can stay on the floor as long as it wants to, and then roll over. So the body is following the legs. When you're ready, let an in-breath lift the knees up. The out-breath carry the knees over, and the body gently follows behind, keeping the arms floating in front of the heart. So finding your own rhythm, the in-breath is lifting the knees, the out-breath is carrying them over, and the body is following. These beautiful, gentle, flowing movements, easing the spine, supporting the health of the liver, the kidneys, digestive system, and calming the nervous system, helping to release any old energies of anxiety or depression, is helping them gently melt away, making space for a new lightness of being. The in-breath is lifting the knees. The out-breath is carrying them over. And the body follows. Be sure to let the knees lead and the body follow behind. Beautiful. The next time you find yourself lying on one side, you can wrap the arms around again. Enjoy being curled up on your side, giving yourself a big, warm, loving hug. And in your heart of hearts, you can whisper to yourself, I am here. I am here to love myself. I am here. I am here to love myself. I am here to love myself. As I do this for myself, I do this for all others. As I do this for myself, I do this for all others. When you are ready, very gently, gently floating up to a comfortable seat in preparation for Yoga Mudra, the yogic seal. This is a wonderful practice for helping to store all the benefits of our yoga within the body. We can carry it with us and keep shining. So let's start by bringing the arms wide and rolling the thumbs back so the palms face towards the ceiling. And gently draw the shoulders back so the wings are engaged and the shoulders can gently drop back and down. Releasing the arms behind and taking hold of the thumb and middle finger around the right wrist and the right thumb and first finger lightly touching. With an in-breath lifting the heart, maybe gazing up towards the sky, closing the eyes, and with the out-breath, let the heart melt forwards and down, releasing the crown towards the earth. The shoulders relaxing, the whole body becoming soft. If you find your head isn't reaching the earth, which is, normal, if you've got some cushions, you can put them in front to make a little resting place for your head. So whatever is comfortable for your body, and let the heart breathe. Breathing in through the heart and out through the heart. Keeping the eyes closed and breathing through the heart space. Breathing through the heart. When you're ready, letting an in-breath very slowly lift the chin. The eyes can stay closed. The whole body gently flowing up. Very slowly. Until the spine is sitting tall. And the backs of the hands can come to rest on the knees once again. The thumb and first finger lightly touching. Maybe bringing one hand back to the heart. And gently breathing in through the heart. And out through the heart. And now preparing to flow into a deep heart rest with Padma.
So inviting everybody to find your lovely nest. You might, if you've got more than one blanket, you might want to put one on your mat to lie on and have a softer surface. If you've only got one blanket, lying on your mat, if that's available to you. Or you can have your knees up on a sofa if that's easier for you, covering yourself with a blanket, having a cushion under the head if you need one, experimenting to see whether you actually need one or not. If we're able to not have a cushion under the head, it allows the neck to stretch into its natural curve and for it to find its healthy homeostasis. When we have a lot of pillows under the head at night, the neck doesn't get that opportunity. So just try it out with or without and see what works for you. Taking time to build your nest, making it as warm and cozy and snuggly as possible. If you prefer to be on your side and you know how to find the resting position on the side, just go ahead. But otherwise, being on your back, you might like to have a bolster or some cushions or rolled blanket under your knees. If those aren't available to you and your lower back feels a little bit tender, you can bend the knees and have the soles of the feet on the floor, taking the feet out a little bit so that the knees rest against each other. But if your legs are straight out, let the knees fall apart. Let the feet be comfortably wide for you, and let the outside edges of the feet drop down towards the floor. When the outside edges of the feet come down towards the floor, it means the hips are open and relaxed. So if you're already nested, please take a deep breath in and a sweet sigh out through the mouth. If you're still building your nest like the bird in the springtime, keep going, making it just the best nest in the West. So that you won't be focusing on any need of the body. You'll be able to drop into stillness and relaxation during this time. this time of heart rest, a time we rarely get in our daily life today, the time to simply be. The time just for you, perhaps to find your own silence. Check that the arms are comfortably wide away from the body and the palms are facing upwards in the beautiful receiving position. You can try having the hands the other way with the palms down and see which is more comfortable for your shoulders. Generally, the shoulder girdle can be open when the palms are facing up, but each body, each arrangement of bones in the body is quite different. So we like to find out what works for us. There's no rule. Taking a sweet breath in again and a sigh out. Letting go. And we're going to be tensing and relaxing different parts of the body in a sequence that will help us to feel the difference between a tensed muscle and a relaxed one, so that that awareness will carry over into our daily life. And if we unconsciously begin to tense up, our awareness will tell us, and it will show us where it is, and it will let us know what to do, because we're going to do it now. So I'm inviting you to bring all your awareness into your right leg and your right foot, feeling the sensations within the leg and the foot, inside the body. And now tense all the muscles of the foot and the leg. And if it's available to you, take a breath in and raise the leg up a little from the floor. Hold and squeeze, squeeze, release and exhale. Dropping the leg to the floor. Wriggle the toes and roll the leg from side to side. Forget about the leg. Just let it go. Have a sweet breath in and a gentle sigh out through the mouth. Feeling yourself letting go a little bit more. Bringing awareness into the left leg and the left foot. Feel the sensations within the leg and the foot. Tensing the muscles in the foot and the leg. Taking a breath in and raising the leg. Squeezing. Hold. And release. Wriggle the toes. Roll the leg from side to side. And let go of the leg. Observe the relaxation in the legs and the feet. Bring your awareness into the right arm and the right hand, feeling the sensation inside the arm and the hand. Tense the muscles of the arm and the hand and the fingers. Perhaps make a fist of the hand. Inhale, raise the arm up from the floor. And with the exhale, let it drop to the floor. Wriggle the fingers, roll the arm from side to side, and just let it go. Observe the relaxation in the right arm and the difference in the left arm. Let's bring our awareness now completely into the left arm, at the level of sensation within the arm and the hand. Tense the muscles, make a fist of the hand. Inhale, raise it up. Squeeze, hold. And with the exhale, drop. Wriggle the fingers, roll the arm from side to side. And forget about the arms. Have a gentle breath in and away. Observe the relaxation in the legs and the arms, the feet and the hands. Another sweet breath in and away. Letting your awareness come to the lower part of the torso now. Coming to the buttocks, the pelvic floor, the hips, the belly. Being aware of the sensations in the body there. Squeeze as you inhale, squeezing the whole area, clenching the buttocks, tightening the pelvic floor, and with the exhale, letting go. Relaxing, softening. Let's have an in-breath into the belly, filling it up with air as if it's a balloon. Let it fill up towards the ceiling, feeling the belly rise, holding the breath in, open the mouth, release. Feeling the belly soften more and more, inviting softness and relaxation into the belly. Letting awareness float up into the middle of the torso, the waist area, the ribs, the middle back, the stomach area, solar plexus. Feeling the sensations within the body there. And with an inhale, tense that whole part of the body, press the small of the back into the floor, tense the belly, and release. Feeling the ribs expanding outwards, the solar plexus becoming soft, the tummy relaxing. Letting awareness float up into the chest, the upper back, the shoulders, and the tops of the shoulders. Being aware of the sensations within the body at this level of the upper part of the body. With an inhale, draw the shoulders up towards the ears and back behind you as if they could meet. And with an exhale, release. Feel the shoulders widening down. You might need to adjust the position of the arms if the shoulders have opened a bit more. Take a gentle breath in and away. And let's have another deep breath into the chest now. Feeling it rising up towards the ceiling like a balloon. Holding the breath in, open the mouth, release. Feeling the chest softening, relaxing. Gentle breath in and away. Letting awareness come into the neck, keeping the eyes closed. Raise the head a little bit as if you were looking at your feet, although your eyes are closed. Just gently raising the head up. And then gently lowering it back down to the floor. Feeling the neck stretching gently, softening and relaxing. Sweet breath in and away. Letting awareness come into the face. Feeling the sensations within the face. Opening the mouth, taking the jaw from side to side, stretching the jaw, maybe taking it round and round, and release. Opening the mouth again, stretching out the tongue and taking the eyebrows up towards the hairline. So you're stretching the face very long and release. Gently sucking in the cheeks and release. And gently puffing out the cheeks and release. Gently making a little frown with the eyebrows and release. And then drawing the whole of the face towards the tip of the nose into a tiny, tiny little face, scrunching it all up and release. Feel the face softening and smoothing out. Take a gentle breath in and away. Feel the skin at the sides of the face relaxing down towards the floor. Take a gentle breath in through the heart, the spiritual heart in the center of the chest, and letting that breath flow out through your eyes. Feeling the eyes softening and relaxing. Let's do it once more, having a sweet breath in through the heart and sending the gentle heart breath out through the eyes. Notice the response of the eyes. Taking another heart breath in and sending it out to the whole face, and let it flow out through the ends of the hair. Feeling the entire body beginning to let go and relax. Have a sweet breath in and away. Observe the places on the floor where the body is touching. The back of the head, backs of the arms, the shoulders, the buttocks, the backs of the heels. Feel the support that is holding the body and let go into that support. Having a sweet breath in and away. Knowing that there is a whole planet underneath you to hold you. You're completely safe. Letting go, relaxing. Sweet breath in and away. And we'll use our mental awareness now to deepen this level of relaxation even more. So I invite you to bring your awareness into your toes and invite the toes to soften and relax. Having awareness in both feet, inviting the feet to soften and relax. Feel the bones of the feet relaxing. Feel the muscles and the skin of the feet relaxing. Drawing awareness into the lower legs, the knees, and the thighs, inviting them to relax fully, to soften deeply and let go. Have a sweet breath in and away. Observe the deeper relaxation in the legs and the feet. Let your awareness come into the lower part of the body, the middle part, and the upper part, the chest, the upper back. Let awareness be in all the organs inside as well, and invite them all to relax even more. Inviting the whole body to soften and let go. Have a sweet breath in and away. Letting awareness come into the hands, the fingers and the hands, relaxing them. Letting that relaxation flow into the wrists, the forearms, the elbows, the upper arms. Letting go, relax. Feeling that warm wave of relaxation flowing into the shoulders and across the tops of the shoulders, flowing into the neck, into the face, the head and the brain, and flowing out through the ends of the hair. Observing this deeper level of relaxation now in the body. And observe the breath. Notice how quiet the breath has become. Just let the breath be quiet. The inner breath is happening too. You're perfectly fine and safe. You're simply dropping in to your own quietness. Enjoy this quietness of the breath. Keeping awareness with the gentle breath and its sweet flow. If any thoughts come, just come back to watching the breath again. And letting go of breath now, becoming aware of the calmness of the mind. Just observing the mind, not going into it. Notice how quiet the mind has become. Take a few moments now to simply be the witness of the mind. We find it's not that interesting after all. So simply let it be. Letting the mind as well enjoy this rest, this holiday from all its needs and activity in normal life. Relish and cherish this quietness of the mind. And letting go of mind now. Becoming aware of a stillness within you. A beautiful lake of peace, perhaps an ocean of peace. And let yourself be drawn into that peace. Allow yourself to rest deeply in the ocean of peace within you, your own true nature. Gently bringing awareness back to the breath, watching that gentle flow of the breath once again, and letting the breath begin to deepen. So drawing in more oxygen and life force with a deeper breath, refilling the lungs that have been so still. As we prepare the body for some movement in a few moments, breathing deeply, beginning to move the face a little bit, perhaps a smile or a wriggle of the nose. Let the head roll from side to side. Wriggle the fingers and the toes. And in your own time, turn onto your side, giving yourself a gentle hug. And like we do in the morning after the alarm clock has gone and we say, just 5 more minutes. Just take that time now. Just have that little snuggle and huggle with yourself. And take a moment to feel gratitude for just one blessing in your life. Just choose one. And let that gratitude fill your heart. And let it overflow from your heart into your body. And let it flow out from your body into the world. And as you let that gratitude flow out to the world, notice how more flows in. This is one of the laws of the universe. As we let it go, we make room for more. As we hold on, we stop the flow of life. So let it flow out from your heart. Fill your body and flow out to the world. And in your own time, gently coming back to a sitting position. Just to give us even more of a shine, we'll just do a little bit of a breathing practice, which is very beautiful and gentle. It's very beneficial for our health. Usually we call it humming. So the scientists have told us that humming increases the levels of nitrous oxide inside the nostrils, which is what fights off viruses. So this is a good time to be in the year, in the winter time, to be doing a lot of humming. The vibration of humming in the body also helps our bones and the healing process of any injuries that might be there. It's also very soothing for the nervous system. So we're going to do a humming bee breath, which sounds like this. And we're going to do middle, and then we're going to do high, and then we're going to do low. Okay, so it's going to help us to ground back into our bodies with all those other benefits. So I invite you, if you would like to close your eyes, but you don't have to. But it helps us to focus more on the breath if we do, and the energy within us. So let's take a full, complete, deep breath in, filling the whole body with air and humming. Noticing the vibration within the head. We're going to do the higher tone now, taking a full, complete breath in. And now we're going to do the lower tone. So taking a full breath in, filling the body with air. Observe the effects of the humming. Keeping the eyes closed, we're going to chant Om in the same 3 tones and see if we can feel a similar vibration within the head. So let's take a deep breath in. Om. Breathing in. Om. Breathing in. Om. Observing the effects, taking a few moments to receive all the benefits of our yoga sharing this morning. It's in the doing that we initiate the benefits, but it's in the stillness and the silence that we receive them. It's as if we're having a conversation. We speak, and then we're quiet as we listen to the reply. So let your whole being feel that sweet reply in the stillness of your being. Thank you all very much for sharing. this experience of gentle yoga this morning. We'll have time for Q&A afterwards in a few moments, but first of all, we wanted to invite some previous graduates to share their experience with you. I might invite Sarah, maybe, to begin, if that's okay.
Hi. Hello. Thank you, Padma. Thank you, Prem. Thank you, Vishwan. Amazing. Okay, so me. I've done the course 2.5 times because I just love it, and I just love going back to it and going back to the teachings, because yeah, it's just so beautiful. I've also done the Heart of Healing course as well, which is also beautiful, and I've just finished yoga teacher training with Padma and Prem and Vishwan. So yeah, I'm yeah, I guess what can I say other than the practice changed my life. I have come through quite a lot of health challenges, and the invitation and the experience and the privilege of being invited to come to the heart is, yeah, it's kind of taken me into a place where I can heal, but it's also just yeah, it's just so expansive and beautiful, and it just kind of flows through life and makes everything easier, and yeah, it just makes life much easier to deal with. So yeah, so here I am again. So yeah, well, thank you to everyone.
Thank you, Sarah. Can I ask you to say if you share any of this with anyone else?
I do, yeah, I do when I can, and I love it. It's the best. It's like once you start learning how to actually share it out, it just deepens it for yourself, and again, it's a privilege. It's just a privilege to be able to be in this place. And yeah, thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's see. I think I saw Hari Priya somewhere. There she is. Yeah.
Yes, it's very difficult to put into words, I think, what the course offered me. And I've also gone on to do the Heart of Healing and the teacher training and the Heart of the Matter. I think I was doing quite a few of the practices before I came to Heart of Living Yoga, but I was doing them on my own, and I really not sure I was getting very far. So for me, it's been the complete and utter support in the practice I had, and the development of that, and the extension of that, and the extension and the extension and the extension as it goes on, and may it continue to go on. That's really, really helped me. The Heart family is just so loving, and my heart certainly was, for various reasons, I'm sure a lot of people, was certainly defended. And it's helped me really try to open it. It's opened quite a lot, but we're not fully there yet, but it's a journey. And all of these guys, everybody has been so helpful, and I just feel so blessed to have been able to do all these courses. I think it's the support, because at the end of the day, you do have to get down on the mat, you do have to do the meditation, but there's no, there's no recrimination. You know, we're all human. And I think Padma said when we were in Portugal earlier this year, we're divine, we're truly divine and truly human. I can't remember the exact words. And that really sticks with me. We're opening the heart, we're going into the heart, but we're also humans, and we live in this world, and sometimes things happen. we just have to roll with that. So yeah, so thank you so much to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Hari Priya. I might just mention that I believe someone in your household noticed a benefit and a change in you with the course that had another consequence.
Yes, my husband, after I finished the meditation facilitator's course, he was interested, and for him to be interested was quite a shift, because he's a scientist, he likes facts and figures, and any of the sort of airy-fairy bits he just before would not have entertained. He also has, I think, some sort of ADD, and every morning he meditates with me now, every morning, and the shift in him has been great as well, and just bringing that in. And I haven't asked my son, but hopefully he's felt the benefit of two parents doing it. But he's 21, he's still into building up his muscles rather than opening his heart and whatever. Well, his heart is open, but yeah, tremendous benefits. And if there is anybody in your local area, we're very lucky, and I think Sheila's here today, and we're from Fife. We're very lucky that we do have a local group as well, and that's an additional support. So it just ripples out. It ripples out, and it's beautiful. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that, Hari Priya. Yeah, we've had a few other partners joining this course as well as Hari Priya's husband. Yeah, but it's gone both ways. But they've seen something really significantly shift in their partner, and they've said, I want that. That's what I want too. And they've done this Fullness course as well. So yeah, thank you, Hari Priya. Yeah. I think I saw Ampa. Let me see if I can find you. There you are. There you are indeed. Yeah.
Oh, hello, everybody. It's just so beautiful to see all your shining faces and just to hear what Sarah and Haripriya said. And I would just echo it completely. I was very blessed to do this course 4 years ago, and it was utterly life-changing. It is a course with such beautiful, rich, nourishing, wonderful teachings that really get you to really come into your heart, to really start to take proper self-care of yourself, and just to really love yourself more, to put yourself perhaps a little bit more in front than you perhaps used to. We often can be a bit guilty at having ourselves further and further and further down the pecking order of others. And when we realize that just giving ourselves that little bit of time to just connect into the heart, to meditate, to go for those beautiful walks in nature, the most beautiful things start to blossom. And that course back 4 years ago, and the course that you're potentially looking at, is exactly what that does. And it also teaches you that you've always got this place of peace in your heart. And no matter what life is throwing at you, and we all know it does throw little things at you all the time at different times, but you always have this incredible place of peace and this incredible strength that is inside you. And this is what the course has taught me as well. And I can always choose love, no matter what's going on. I can always come back and choose love and choose peace. And like Haripriya says, we're human, and sometimes you catch yourself and the mind's got busy and the old pattern might want to kick in. But the course teaches you to just bring it back to the heart. And of course, the more you do that, the more this starts to become the vibration of who you are. And it's beautiful. And as others have said, it is so life-changing, but it's life-changing not just for you, a person, it's for those all around you. I mean, my family will just tell you I'm a very different person. I'm so much calmer, probably much more loving, kinder, softer, stronger, but softer. And it's not just your family and your loved ones, it's people with work, it's even people, strangers you come in contact with. You just feel this connection to their hearts, even though you've never met them before. And you just come, you're in the shops or, you know, pushing your trolley, and it's utterly beautiful. And this just grows stronger and stronger. So if anyone's got any doubts, I can honestly say don't. It's the most beautiful, beautiful gift you will ever give yourself. And as Haripriya said, the beautiful community you also meet when you do these courses. It's so beautiful, like-minded souls, beautiful hearts, just, yeah, it's really, really special. So I can't describe how many benefits they are, but all I would say, this is the ultimate gift you can ever give yourself. And I would just say, don't hold back, just go for it. It's so beautiful. And I've been blessed, like the others, to go on and do other courses, because once you start, your heart just goes, I just want more, because it's so beautiful. So yeah, that's what I would say is, yeah, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you, Abba. Thank you. Thank you for all of that. Amazing. I was interested that you mentioned that sometimes you became aware of the mind and old patterns.
Yeah.
Coming up. So I wondered if you'd noticed that your relationship with your own mind had changed.
Very much so. I think that beautiful making friends with your mind. So when I hear the little chit-chattering going on, I smile and I go, oh, I know what you're doing, mind. You'll think you're being helpful, but actually you're not. And I can just bring myself back into this deep sense of peace that's in me, that I know is my true self. This mind thinks it's the boss, but it's not. And I think the course and the courses just teach you that that's not who's the boss. This beautiful peace here is the boss. If there is a boss.
Well, yeah, indeed, if there is. Yeah. That's lovely to hear about. So really, I'm hearing that your perhaps your identity has shifted from thinking you were the thinking, reporting mind 100%. To finding there's a deeper level of who you really are.
Absolutely. And also that feeling of sometimes the mind wants to control events and what's happening and the forward thinking of things, let alone the backward thinking of what's happened in the past. The mind can be so busy, and I think this just teaches you it's all okay, and it just brings you into this present, and this present that can be peace, that can be love, that can be who we are. That's what it teaches you. And it is a practice, because it's like anything. When you first do it, the mind will keep trying its best. It keeps trying, but the more you do it, the softening comes. That deep that deep peace comes more and more and more.
Yeah. Thank you, Abba. I know you've told me in the past that you did have a very overactive mind. And so it's just amazing to hear you talk about the peace that you have now. That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Abba.
Thank you.
And I think I saw Nati with us. Let me have a look. Yeah, there she is. Yeah, here she is. I found you.
Yes. Hello, everybody. I couldn't recommend this course more. I absolutely couldn't. There is so many amazing things you could say about this course. I just couldn't say them all, but I would say it made me happier. To start with, I am so much happier as a person. It hasn't made my health problems better, because it can't. In fact, my health has got quite a lot worse since I started the course, because several other things have decided to come along. But the course has given me tools to remain calm, tools to accept, tools to not beat myself up because of what's happening with my body and how my mind's reacting. it's changed all of my relationships, I would say. But the relationship it changed most is my relationship with myself. It's just, I was my own harshest mother. And now I would say I'm my loving mother, but I'm also my friend. That it's just, I can't begin to explain how much that has changed. When I first started this course, I hadn't done a lot of meditation, and I really didn't understand how much meditation would impact, would change, how it gently melts barriers. I'd spent my life trying to knock barriers down. That didn't work. But once I let the heart work, that it just gently melted barriers and allowed me to become the person I am, and to share it, because I've always really needed to give back to my community, and it's given me another way to give back and to feel. I just don't have the words. Thank you.
Bless you, Natty. I think I'm right in saying that you're sharing this with 4 communities now. Is that right?
3 at the moment.
Oh, only 3.
Only 3.
Bless you. Bless you. Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And I think I don't know if it's okay for me to mention, when you were doing the course and you sent a WhatsApp message to everybody to say you were on a train. Is it okay to mention that?
Yes.
And she said it's the first time ever, I think, that I've been able to be on public transport without having a panic attack. And
Yeah.
she said, put it completely down to the heart meditation course. That was like, wow, that was such a gift to hear that, Natty. Yeah. And that seems like a few hundred years ago, because look at you now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I went a little step further and actually did a session where I was doing some practical yoga with my buddy group while I was on the train. So
while you were on the train. Oh gosh. Okay. And I just want to tell everybody that Natty also has just qualified as a Heart of Living yoga teacher last week with the other group. So hats off to you, Natty. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. So I think I'm going to hand over to Vishwam now to lead a when I can find him. He's moved on my screen. You ask him to lead a little Q&A for everybody. I just remember there was something else that I wanted to mention, which I didn't mention before in the overview of the course, and that was to say that you will be in little buddy groups. We divide you up into buddy groups if it's possible geographically, so you might be able to meet up, but not always possible. And if there are any heart community people in your area, we would be able to connect you with them as well. And then each buddy group has their own mentor. So one of the facilitators is mentor for one of the groups. And you have separate meetings with them once a month. And as we said, they'll send you an email to see how you're doing in the week before the next session. And we also have our own sort of social media. It's on a platform called Workplace, and we call ours Heart Space. And there's a special group page there will be one for your course where it's just you, it's closed, you all can connect with each other. We share the recordings and other resources on there. You'll all be given your own account, your own homepage where you can, it's a bit like Facebook, but there's no one else, no general public, it's just Heart Community. And your course, as I say, will be a closed group. And each weekend is recorded, and all the recordings are made available to you on a Google Drive. So I think I've said all of that now. So I'm going to hand over to Vishwa.
Yeah, thank you, Padma. And just to say, there is technical support available for anyone who finds technology challenging. We'll make it easy for you, we'll help. So don't worry about that. Yeah. So, gosh, after hearing from other graduates, hearing from Padma, experiencing the heart and how it helps us move our bodies and calm our minds and be with our own self, are there any questions that have come up about the course? Anything else you'd like to know, or anything you want to share about what you've noticed so far?
Can I just ask a question? I know I'm jumping the gun a little bit here, but what's the Heart of Healing course?
Sure. Shall I hand over to Prem for that?
Hello, who I'm talking with? Can you spotlight her, Vishwanji?
Can you not spotlight them because it's recorded?
Okay, so
Yes, we can just hear your voice. Thank you.
Caroline, is that?
Yeah.
Okay, Caroline. So Heart of Healing is a year course where we meet up also once a month to explore how the heart guides us into all levels of being, and how the heart also has its own potential to bring a healing in a diversity of parts of our lives. So it's not just about a physical body, as many people ask me, is it to heal your body? It's to explore a way of the healing developing your whole life. And that also includes relationships. So the foundation course is the key for you to go into that. So it's a part of the course already. The way that you explore here your self-care is just the beginning of how deep you can go on Heart of Healing. So we explore the energetic levels of the body and go into a more wild system of chakras, and with many tools for you to have in your pocket to support yourself. Then we are talking about healing tools, spiritual healing tools, energetic sound, and other many techniques that our teacher shares with you there. So the team is made by Padma, me, Harshani, and Hanuman. Each one brings its own gift into the course in a monthly session on Saturdays. And it's starting next year at September, I think. So you have your journey developing into that, if that's your call.
Lovely, thank you.
Yeah, I just wanted to add that I think Heart of Healing, so it is potentially two parts as well. So the first part of the year is for you. It's your inner healing journey for yourself, because if you feel a calling or an intention, heart intention perhaps, to be able to share healing with others, first of all, you need to work with yourself. And doing that, you discover what healing actually is. For me, that's what Heart of Healing is. It's the real discovery of what healing means. Yeah. And then, as Prem says, we share a lot of different modalities with you. We share 16 chakra system that we work with, muscle testing, pendulum dowsing, self-havening, EFT tapping, a lot of techniques from kinesiology. I'm a professional kinesiologist for a very long time. I was going to say a few hundred years, but it's not that long. It just feels like it. Hashanimar is a very highly qualified healer in many different fields as well, and Prem too. And Hanuman is a very gifted natural healer, and he shares healing circles and facilitates us in how to offer and share those with others. So thank you.
I particularly call this course a pearl of the heart. It's like when the heart delivers you this beauty of a pearl.
Yeah. So it's they all go together. But when you finish this course, you'll graduate in June, and then Heart Healing will start in September, and we don't have a date yet for another yoga teaching course, but.
And is that online, the Heart of Healing course as well?
Yes.
It's both.
No, it is whole course. The whole course is online, but we have a retreat.
Oh yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Yeah. And where was the retreat?
In the UK.
In the UK, okay.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get to Portugal or Brazil.
Oh wow, you're gonna be welcome into the other retreats and programs we have in Portugal and Brazil too.
Yeah, but there's a retreat with me in Portugal in June. There's still, I think, 6 places left for that. You'd be very welcome there. It's a week at a beautiful retreat center here. And in Brazil,
It's a heart pilgrimage coming up in April 2026.
There's another pilgrimage we just finished. This one, there's another one in 2026, but in between, there's possibilities for volunteering in 2 of our projects in Brazil, one in Rio and one in the Amazon. So if you want to know more about that, we can tell you.
Yeah, there's
another time.
Another retreat in south of Sicily too next year.
Yes.
So you're gonna be able to be updated on everything that is going on online.
I just thought, Prem, there's actually a Heart of Healing retreat in April in the
also
with all of you. I won't be there, but Hashanima, Prem, and Hanuman will be there. It's in Wiltshire, at a place called Cleve House, and there's going to be a lot of experiential experiencing sound healing as one of the main modalities there. So that's a weekend retreat. That's open to anybody in the world who wants to go there. So I think all of this hopefully is on our website. But yeah, there's a pilgrimage to Assisi next September, and one to India and Sri Lanka with me in November for 4 weeks. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot of possibilities. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Prem.
Thank
yeah.
you, Caroline.
Back to you. Yeah. Well done.
That was a great question, led to a whole lot of discoveries for us. Thank you, Caroline. So does anyone else have any other questions about the course or about Heart of Living Yoga that you'd like to ask just now? Okay.
I think my question is a bit of a practical one on the course, because it's going to be all weekend, and I've got a dog to walk, and that's fine. But I mean, I can walk her in the lunch break. Are there any other breaks in the day? Because it's a whole weekend.
Yeah,
Ask that
yeah.
question.
That's a great question. So, our focus here in Heart of Living Yoga is radical self-care, really nourishing ourselves. So we have a good lunch break, we have a morning tea break, an afternoon tea break.
Okay, that's fine. That's what I needed to hear. That's all right.
So yeah, it's, this isn't like any education experience you've had probably. It's very different. So we're not like there's a classroom with rows and desks and things you have to get in your head. No, no, no. We're experiencing the love of the heart and letting that love carry us so that we can share it with others. It's a whole new way of being, and a very different way of learning, and also of unlearning the stuff that we picked up along the way that's actually not really a help. Yeah.
No, that's great. Thank you.
So your doggy will be well loved.
That's it. I know. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Giovanni. Thank you. Yeah.
I think my question's similar, but I think I can assume the answer is, so I have two small children. Una's here with me now. And I think it's just that, like, they will be around, it's, I don't want to do the course and exclude them, for a whole weekend. And so I think it's just, I'm assuming that's fine, they wouldn't disturb anyone, but just, I think, it needs to, I would be, I'd want you to know that my kids are also part of my journey, and they would be on screen, occasionally.
Beautiful.
That's beautiful. We really like to see, like we saw one doggy taking part in the Hatha yoga and climbing up and having some nice relaxation and all of that. So we often see cats as well. They seem to like meditation on Zoom, and they like to walk up and down in front of the camera, waving their tail, and then join in. And children, of course, are quite fascinated and like to use you as a climbing or copy what you're doing. So it's all lovely. This is all just about becoming our real, authentic human selves. That's all it's about. Yeah. Which should be easy, but as we know. Yeah, Prem.
May I add that the fact that you are in your home and the nesting and delivering this heart practice to yourself in your own environment, it really grounds all of this possibility also and this energy to everyone that surrounds you during the weekend. So they capture that. They capture that in the air, and normally they really like when you are there. Instead of getting you out of the screen, they join you in the screen. And as someone asked about the break, we had this question a few times in the course, as, oh, can the break be longer? And sometimes we did do the break longer. And the ones that don't want the break, they just stays in front of the screen the whole break time, keeping connected. So it's about freedom and using what you need all the time and taking a good care of yourself, your family, your environment.
Thank you, Prem. Thank you, Padma. And just to add, we did have one single mom who came on an in-person course once and had to bring her daughter because that was the only childcare option she had. And her daughter graduated as a children's heart meditation facilitator, which is very beautiful.
I'd forgotten about that, Vishwan. Thank you.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Beautiful. Yeah.
We had births coming up, pregnant women giving birth in the middle of the course. And we had other ones, autistic children coming also for the day in person. So the heart includes everything. Nothing gets out when we are embracing the path of the heart.
Yeah, I just want to say she wasn't giving birth on screen.
No, no, literally not. During the course is what I mean. That remind me, Chanel, Jay.
I know, I'm naughty.
Everything's included, but not everything's seen. Yeah. Beautiful. And just on the subject of screen time, because that was just brought up, it's nice to know that it doesn't feel like sitting in front of a computer all weekend somehow when we do this. I don't think there's anything else I would sit in front of a computer all weekend for, you know. But when we do this, well, one, we have a lot of time with our eyes closed in meditation, or when we're in our yoga practice. If you can feel your body moving, if you can hear the words, you don't need to look at the screen. If you just glance if you need to check. And because we're so in the heart, our mind, you know, our minds are calmer. Normally the screen, our mind's jumping around chasing things, right? Like a cat chasing its tail. And here we're finding that inner quiet that allows the eyes to be more relaxed. And it feels very special to be together in this way, without having to go anywhere.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say that as you're, one of the advantages of the Zoom course is that as you're in your own home environment, and you feel literally at home, and you know that, you know, if you want to go and get a cup of tea, you can just switch your video off. You can, if you need to go there or get something, it's all available for you. And that seems to invite, I would say, a deeper level of being able to drop into the course more quickly than the in-person one, where you're in a hall that you don't know. In the beginning, you're not even sure where the loo is or where's the tea or anything like that. And with people you don't know. So in the beginning with an in-person course, it's different. We get to the same place, but one of the advantages of the Zoom is that amazingly happens quicker on Zoom. Yeah, so just wanted to share that. Are there any more questions? That's what I should say.
Another beautiful thing of the Zoom is what Padma mentioned right in the beginning. It's just like this, having this scientific proof that the heart goes towards all direction and it's present everywhere at the same time, which I still find fantastic, still blows my mind, and it gets my mind even more out of the way.
Yeah, it's true. And we don't want to give the idea that we're like against the mind or something. Clearly, it's very helpful. But when the left hemisphere of the brain is dominant and leading our lives, which is how we are conditioned in our culture to be, becoming the human doing rather than the human being, being able to rebalance our relationship with the mind through the heart is really, as people say, life-changing. Yeah. So if it's okay, I would like to share a little short heart meditation. Is that okay, Vishwam?
Of course.
What were you going to say when you put your hand up?
Well, I was just going to mention that we're, in order to have time to send the books out to everyone and get everything organized, we're inviting everyone who wants to do the course, who's thinking, yes, this is for me, to sign up by the 21st of December, which is 2 weeks from today, the winter solstice, which is a special time of year, to make a beautiful commitment and to talk to us about payment plans, and find a way to make it easy for yourself to enjoy this gift if your heart is calling you.
Thank you for that, Vishwam. That is the bit I always forget, and that's the bit that I think I'm supposed to remember. So you can sign up from the website. Is that right? Yeah.
Yes, so I'll email the link. I'll pop it in the chat as well, so you've got it.
That's really good. Thank you, Vishwam. Yeah. So if it's okay with everybody, maybe we'll just have a few minutes heart meditation to have a little glimpse, little taste of what we've been talking about. Yeah. Just out of interest, how many people already meditate who are here? Just everybody, pretty much. Yeah, great. Nearly everybody. Wonderful. So just to say that most meditation techniques, as they're called, are mind-based, necessarily because of our culture. And heart-centered meditation is a different experience. So the way we're looking at meditation is that it's not something you do. So you can't do meditation. If you decide I'm going to do meditation, you're already not doing meditation because your mind is very active. So for us, we would say that meditation is a state of consciousness that arises naturally. And what we offer is the conditions where that can arise. Okay, so it's not something that we're doing. And we very much welcome the mind into the experience of the heart. And this is how we find the awakened heart mind as our way of living. So I'm going to invite everyone, if it's comfortable for you, to let your eyelids gently close over your eyes. Feeling like a warm embrace of the eyelids over the eyes. Maybe feeling soft like rose petals. Letting the eyes bathe in the warmth and the darkness. And taking a sweet breath in and a sigh out through the mouth. Feeling that you're letting go as you sigh out. And letting a gentle touch come to the heart center, in the center of the chest. Just that place where if you see something beautiful, your hand flies to that place and you say, oh, look at that beautiful thing. Just let your hand rest there. Take another sweet breath in and away. Letting your whole being soften and relax. And let your awareness come to the place where your hand is resting. Let your awareness come inside the body and find that place of the spiritual heart. You'll feel it. It might feel like a little smile. Some people say it feels like a little dolphin. Or some people say it feels like Christmas. You'll feel something just in there. So it's not about thinking about it, it's finding it and feeling it. And perhaps that little smile of the heart will float to your face. And even we can let the face flow down towards the heart a little bit, as if we were looking at our own heart, even though our eyes are gently closed. And we can fall into the smile of the heart and feel it flowing to the face, smiling to our heart, which is smiling back. And our awareness comes into that place between which is the essence of our being. Letting the face flow up, staying in that place between, in the happiness and joy and peace of the heart. Allowing it to expand wherever it wants to, staying in that experience of the blessing of the heart. Feeling it within and letting it flow to the face and through your whole body, your whole being. Feeling all the beautiful blessings of the heart flowing. Resting into that. Just allowing it to grow as we rest into it. It grows, it opens, expands. Allowing it to expand beyond the physical body. The heart is infinite. And holding it small is uncomfortable. So allowing it to open and expand. Enjoying this communion with your true self. Enjoying this oneness. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace. May peace be with us all. Thank you all so much. If you enjoyed that little taste, you're probably understanding why we all say, yes, more, more of that. It's not, in the past, I've done a lot of mind-based meditations and taught it and trained teachers and so on. And there's always an element of what they call discipline, where you have to make a decision and do it at the time and all of that. And with heart meditation, it's just a joy. You do it at night. You can't wait to wake up in the morning and do it again. It's very different experience. So thank you all for being with us. Hope to see you on the course. Yeah. Joy to the world. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. All the trainers, all the graduates, all the beautiful new hearts.